According to the American Heart Society, chronic kidney disease affects 13% of the US population. And cardiovascular diseases are the cause of 50% of the deaths in CDK patients. Hi everyone, my name is Anna Newman. I'm a medical laboratory science student and a research student here at St. Edward's University. And my purpose here today is to be granted a significant budget in order to continue my researches on the investigation of thyroid hormone in chronic kidney disease induced atheroma formation. And I'm going to do so by first going over the background. So I'm going to first introduce the conditions and talk a little bit about the need of this research. Then I'm going to draw a comparison between my research and other people's research. And finally, I'm going to talk about the advantages of my research in particular. So moving to my first point in the presentation, chronic kidney disease, CKD, happens when your kidney's function is compromised. So your kidney can no longer filtrate your body fluids, right, and regulate calcium levels. PTH stands for parathyroid hormone and is secreted by the parathyroid gland, and its main role is on calcium homeostasis, which is balancing out the levels of calcium in your body. Atherosclerosis is an chronic inflammatory condition in the arteries, and it causes heart attacks, strokes, and peripheral vascular disease. But how are all those things related? Well, when you have kidney failure, your calcium levels drop because your kidney is not filtrating right, so it just filtrates everything and all the calcium goes out of your body. So with this drop in calcium levels, your parathyroid is induced to secrete more parathyroid hormone. And what it does, as I said before, is that puts more calcium in your blood, but it takes out from your bones. So this can cause bone disease in a long term. But also, these increased levels of PTH somehow cause a systemic toxicity, which leads to cardiovascular diseases most of the cases, and especially atherosclerosis. Even though the connection between atherosclerosis and kidney disease are really evident, the mechanisms that cause atherosclerosis to show up with kidney diseases are not known, and that's what I'm investigating in this study. Now, this study is extremely needed because atherosclerosis is one of the most common and life-threatening cardiovascular conditions, which are diseases that cause 38% of all the deaths in America. So it's really important to study it because we need to find the cause of it, and that's what I'm doing. Now I'm going to move to my second point in this presentation, which are the comparisons between my research and other people's research. While some students choose to study plant fertilization or fish reproduction, my research focuses on life-threatening conditions. So my goal, not only with this research, but my goal in life is to help people. With this research, I'm hoping to find the missing pieces to find out the big cause of atherosclerosis. And with that, finding the cause is what triggers you to go improve treatments and also find a cure. Now I'm going to move to my third and last point in this presentation, which are the advantages of my research. My research takes place at St. Edward's University, and at the campus we have a lot of resources, such as all the things that we need to conduct the research. So we have all the instruments and we have the equipment to do it. So here's the cell culture hood that we do the cell culture inside, and we have centrifuges, we have incubators and the flasks. We also have advanced methods and a lot of professional people. Yes?
Can your facilities be used to study other types of?
We have, thank you. We have facilities. We have other kinds of equipment, But for my research, those are the ones I'm going to use. But yes, we have several researchers. As I was going to talk next, we have InstaNet was recent investments on science. So we have a lot going on. We have a new building being built, and that's going to be for math and computer science. But here we have, in this building, we have not only biology students, but we also have chemistry research going on and physics research. Also, one of my advantages in this research is my advisor himself. Dr. Berg was the first one to identify a cell surface receptor, which is what I'm looking for, a receptor for parathyroid hormone, and he already found one when he was doing his PhD. He is also the first author on one of the publications and one book chapter, and he's co-author on 2 additional publications, and he also did a lot of research with cancer. So he improved a lot of cancer treatments. So to sum up, my research, I'm going to focus on the investigation of the PTH in chronic kidney disease-induced atheroma formation. The benefits of me receiving this money is that I have a really substantial hypothesis, so it's not something I just came up with, it's something I have other work suggest that my hypothesis is correct. I have a lot of facilities and resources, and I have a really qualified advisor. And also, this study is really important. It's not like fish. It's not a fish. It's not a plant. It's humans. I'm studying something that's going to make people better. According to the New England Journal of Medicine, cardiovascular diseases are the cause of 38% of the deaths in North America. Please allow me to help them. Any questions?
How much money do you need